Welcome, Leo, to your chakra reading for February. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on with you, with your chakras. Is instinct. Talking about that crown chakra. Got a lot of crown chakra going on this month. It's all about being in the knowing. It's all about using, those higher pieces of our mind, really connecting to the spirit world. And this one's saying, listen to your instincts. This instinct card is talking about, this card is considered the wolf of white light. There is a guide inside us. So it's talking about your higher self. Remember, like I said, the crown chakra is reaching to the heavens, right? It is at the top of your head and it expands to the heavens. So this one is talking about, how can I master letting go and moving on? Do I trust my inner guidance? The inspiration is your instinct is finely tuned, so why doubt it? Your journey is guided. The key words here are solidarity, journey, spirit lies on the road ahead, led by spirit, and following your instinct. Keywords: instinct, guides, and the awakening. Wow. Wow. We're getting a lot of, I think, crown chakra cards, though, too, because, we're going through this time of transition. We're going through this, this big shedding of everything. Remember, we're in the year of the snake. It wants us to shed, right? It wants us to use that divine essence within us to shed out the old so that we can bring in the new, right? And it maneuvers around to do just that anyways, right? So there's going to be a lot of tower moments. So it's kind of like, instinctively what it is you need to let go of. Okay. So this says, so that you can co-create what it is you need, so that you can manifest what is good for you. Go after the good, not worrying about the bad. Open up your heart chakra to the things that you are passionate about, right? Allow that fertility, that birth of new things to come through, allowing those abundances, those prosperities, that love to shine, right? Next card coming out is the waiting game. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be no waiting games right now. We're not in the waiting game, right? And it's crazy because it is in reverse. And and readings like this, I don't always take them in reverse, but I think we're going to take this one in reverse. Because why? Because it's saying, I don't want you feeling like you're in the waiting game. Two of Wands. Right? Usually if we're in the Two of Wands, we're like, well, I'm prepping, I'm waiting, the world is my oyster. No, it's saying the world is your oyster. It's time to jump now, right? No more waiting, no more, there's going to be certain things that are going to have perfect timing that you're going to be waiting on, but let's not give ourselves restrictions of, well, I can't do that. Right now, when it's in reverse, the universe is telling you those are called excuses, right? So they're saying these are excuses to why you cannot get to things, right? There's a difference between, jumping into what you need to co-create, what you want to manifest, what you want to pray for, what you want to use that action to. It's time to be action packed. No more telling yourself, well, I can't do this unless I do this, or if I do that. When are you getting there? How long, for some of you, how long has it been since you've used this excuse of, I can't get there until I do this? Find another way. Get into your meditation. Get into your third eye, your intuition. Your intuition is trying to tell you that it is time. It's trying to guide you. It's trying to push you. That's why you keep feeling like, well, I could do that, but I don't know if I could do that until I do this. Unless it's really something, but we're not talking about that now, are we? We're not talking about, I can't go to the gym until I have this kind of money. That is not what we're talking about. Okay, well, if you can't get to the gym until you get some money, then let's start doing some squats and let's start doing some, sit-ups at home. I know, right? It's like, wow, yeah, it's that wildfire. You know how it is, guys. I don't sugarcoat, right? Just bring out the love and push out the fire, right? No, it's saying it's time now. If you want to do something, you're going to have to start, right? like I said, there's going to be certain things though in life. Yeah, you won't be able to 100% do those, but that's not what Spirit's talking about. Okay. I get it. If you can't lift weights because you don't own weights and you can't afford weights, you have to wait till you get the money to go to the gym. That's fine. But what they're saying is if you want to really start, doing something and getting in tone, losing weight, however it is, you can there's little things that you can start, but you probably have other things on your plan sheet as well. So those things that are on your plan sheet that you could possibly do without money or doing things, that's what they're talking about. Okay. I just want to be very accurate about that. Okay. Because I know a lot of you are going to be like, but I couldn't do that unless I had $300 to throw. I got you, but that's not what they're talking about. They're talking about the other thing. Use your discernment. Right? Butterfly, be ready to transform with wisdom. There it is, that wisdom. Get out of your mindset of negativity. No room for negativity. We're going to wash that negativity right out the door. We're only going to use chakra words of empowerment, that energy that's around you, that system that's built of all your energy, the one that builds that aura around you. We're going to say, through my solar plexus, I can. Right? Through my root chakra, I'm going to say, I need to do this. I have this. Right? I have to have this. This water, rest, sleep, shelter, right? Money to do something. Right? I have. But it's also telling you, what do you already have? Remember, what do you already have inside you? We're just going to use this analogy of working out for now. Okay? It's the biggest one right now. You don't have to go to the gym, okay, to get fit. You can start at home. The excuse is I can't get to the gym, right? And that's what it's saying. And those excuses become the negative pieces because they hold you down. They hold you back. A lot of people don't like that word. What? Don't tell me I'm using excuses. No, actually you are. And we all do. But remember, it builds this negative tone of never being able to take action because it holds us back. It's a chain around your leg that holds you in place from getting to where you need to be, right? So now it's saying we're going to build strong. We're going to use that solar plexus, and we're going to say, I can do this. I have the resources. I have the resources to be able to do this thing. Right? Within. They're built within me. Right? Yes. Letting go of the challenge. Obstacles and challenges. Challenging you. It's like you're challenging yourself. Right? So this says that this is going to be your transformation. This is where you're going to shed out those negativities. You're going to shed out the excuses or what's holding you back from the situation or what makes you think that I can only do it this way or that way with those restraining chains. So it's just changing your mindset, right? It's going to change all that mindset around you. It's going to bring you up. It's going to really enforce all of this new creativity, all this new inspiration, as soon as you let go of those chains, of that double energy of what, those things that are resisting, those things that say, I can't do this and that without this. And then you're going to start watching and you're going to start believing that your ships are coming in, and that's the transformation to the transformation of the butterfly. All of a sudden your wisdom is going to open up and you're going to start having these epiphanies. You're going to start having these new ideas, because before you were holding yourself back, not listening. as you're being pushed into this direction. And a lot of you might not even know you were being pushed into this direction, or it may come up every now and again, and it's just kind of a thought that I'm busy and I didn't really get it. But now you're going to be able to let go of those negativities, those restrictions, and really just kind of think. And then you're going to have these visions. You're going to have these ideas. You're going to have these new ways of doing something that you thought, or that you were giving restrictions on. I can't do this without that, right? So this is going to allow you to have that star energy. Wow. You're empowering yourself for your destiny, for your dreams. See, he's dreaming of this boat, and here comes the dream. The dream says, now we can do this. Now I don't feel like I'm negative. All that negativity is washing away, and you're going to say, oh my gosh, I can do this for now, right? I can do this for now until I can build my way there, right? Absolutely getting rid of the swords within your mind, getting rid of those worries, those doubts, those fears, those restrictions, those things that were holding you back, really getting into the passions of what it is you truly want, and knowing that you're taking action because you have the strength now to say, I got this, I can do this. I really think that full moon in Leo is really going to be a big enhancement for you guys. I think that's really going to come up. It's going to shed a lot of light and give you a lot of clarity on the things that you're like, oh, you know what? This is the type of thing that I can do. Look he's got a chain around him too. That's crazy. So it's definitely talking about, you know what? I could do this and could do that before that time. Right. Give myself a head start. Because right now is the time that we really want to jump and we really want to do things that we know we're capable of doing, but we just keep putting restrictions on. Okay, I can't emphasize that enough. I'm not talking about things that you guys literally can't do without money or without a car. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about those littler things. You know what I'm talking about because it's going to hit your discernment. As you're watching the video, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I know what she's talking about. Right? And for a lot of you, for some of you, these videos get you a little worked up because it's like, don't tell me what to do. But I'm telling you. And because I feel like that's my job, because it's my job to make sure that you are in your high priestess, as I am in my high priestess mode, to make sure these messages get out, to make sure that you guys are living the life that you need to live, making sure that you guys are healthy, calm, and making sure you guys are doing what you need to do. The world is yours to create. Okay? So not only do I feel like I am the high priestess, because I know that I'm trying my hardest to empower you guys. And yes, sometimes I piss you off in these chakra readings because I get those messages. And, but you know what? It doesn't bother me because I know I'm fulfilling my job. I know I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do because I'm not supposed to be candy coating everything. If I candy coat things, you guys are not going to listen. Okay? Or, whatever the situation is. This is your fool's journey, guys. It's your time to jump. It's your time to take the world, by the reins over here and move towards these bigger adventures that you have waiting for you. In a lot of ways, what it is to me is it's almost like you're keeping yourself restrained in these negative ways of thinking about something. And it's keeping you down. It's keeping you stuck. It could even be keeping you bored because you're not sure how to do things. But now Spirit's saying, I want you to understand there are little things around you that can keep you activated. And the more you keep yourself activated on the positive and the understanding and keeping your instincts going and keeping yourself open and fresh to your higher self and listening, right? It's going to throw you more things. It's going to throw you so many more things all the time. It's always throwing ideas. It's always throwing new things at you, right? To keep you not stagnant. Your soul doesn't want to be stagnant. It doesn't want to be stuck, right? That's why it took the journey to Earth, so it can learn, so it could love, it could build, it can do all kinds of beautiful things that it can't do on the other side. It can't do those things on the other side. What it does there, I don't know, but it sounds, it's just doing whatever it does, right? But here it comes in and it says, I'm a co-creator. God says I can co-create my own and make my own story, make my own book. The world is my oyster. But if I'm just going to be stuck here and then give myself all these excuses to why I can't do this and that, I'm just restraining myself, and you're restraining your soul. Your soul doesn't want to be restrained, my friends, and neither do you, right? Because then you're saying, I'm always waiting, I'm always waiting, I'm always waiting. But you'd be surprised. As soon as you take those little steps, new things will start happening, because it just puts energy into motion, and energy is motion. So it changes the vibration. And as the vibration goes up, then all of a sudden you start seeing the wondrous start to appear. New opportunities, new doors, new chapters. Oops, excuse me, guys, sorry. New chapters coming for you. And then you're going to be like, whoa. Why? Because it always starts with one baby step. Right? Oh my gosh, you guys are beautiful. You guys are awesome. Let love be your motivation for action. The love of yourself, the love of your journey, the love for just, this whole story that you're living. To feel your innate sense of truth, develop open-mindedness. You guys are beautiful. You're on the right track. You know how to do this. Just all that sometimes we need is just a little nudge. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.